How we all doing this morning? Lowy here, back on the harbour down in Newcastle. Gonna be chasing a few flatties, hopefully a couple of dewies today, so kick back, enjoy the show. See if we can put a few fish in the boat, eh? Just using plastics. I've got a whole heap of prawns tied on. If I get a couple of nice flatties, might take some home for a feed. That's the plan. But yeah, just catching a couple of nice fish should be good. We've got southerly winds, not the best. We'll give it a shot as always. Won't catch them sitting at home. Anyway, I'll motor up to the first spot and we'll get fishing. Looks nice out here. Cracked down a nice coffee. Bit tired this morning. At least I remembered the camera mounts. That's something. That's one up on last week anyway. Hopefully the fishing's a little bit better. I've got a couple of okay fish, but nothing too exciting. Not many numbers in the lake. It's been pretty quiet there. Hopefully today can at least catch a couple of fish. I hate fishing in southerlies. They seem to bite pretty slow. Anyway, enough jibber jabbering. Let's get into the fishing. Hopefully the southerly doesn't shut them down too much. The harbour usually fishes a little bit better in a southerly than the lake. I still don't really like either, but it's either fish it or sit at home. I didn't really want to sit at home again. Been doing plenty of that. Got up to about, I don't know, 30, 40k yesterday, so I didn't even bother. There would have been heaps of people out, terrible conditions, so gave it a miss, and here we are today. Just starting out with a 3-inch bait junkie prawn, skin shrimp colour, with a 3/8 2.0 jig head. Fishing about 8 metres. I don't think colour matters too much. Just got to make sure you're down the bottom, working the lure in the strike zone. Ooh, I think that was a toucher, small toucher. Was definitely something. Yeah, I wouldn't mind catching a couple of nice legal flatties. Maybe around 50 or a touch over. There's a bite. Dropped him. Well, first bite anyway. Not a good start, missed it. Felt decent. Wasn't to be. Yeah, a couple of nice flatties for a feed would be good. I'd rather get them early, take the pressure off. I don't want to be scrounging around all day for a couple. But there's not really much else in here. In the harbour, I mean, I had a dewy last time, so I'd much prefer to get flatties this time. And I prefer to eat them out of the harbour than the river. Much of a muchness, I guess. I've got some bait junkie 3-inch prawns, a 5-inch. And I think I've got one of the Rapala crushity prawns. Oh, a couple of touches again for nothing. A lot of small bites. I needed to get absolutely crunched. They're being too finicky. They're not big fish, but they're probably just little pesky brim. Hopefully it doesn't rain. Looks pretty suspicious there out the ocean. There's definitely some rain clouds about. Not interested in them. More interested in catching a fish, which just is not happening at the moment. Had about 3 or 4 small touches, but absolutely zero commitment. Or just seeing a massive rat running up on the rocks. Thing's the size of a small cat. Gotta love the harbour. Come on, fish, eat it. I don't want to go hungry tonight. I've got dinner plans. And you're invited. So get on this prawn lure. We've finally got a bite, look out. It's about to be donuts. Been fishing for about an hour, absolutely nothing. Feels like we've got the first flatty. Oh, a nice tasty one too. You look delicious, buddy. Get in. That's what I like to see. That was on the crushed shitty prawn. Yeah, he's inhaled that prawn pretty well. There we go, off the donut, finally. Been fishing for about 45 minutes, but first one's a nice eater, so can't complain about that. Good stuff. That was just on the crushed shitty prawn. I don't know what colour, like a light greeny looking one. But yeah, nice fish. 2 of them and I'll be pretty happy. Good feed anyway. Righto, we'll get him in the live well. We'll get the lure back in the water. That's the colour there. I'll put it up on the screen. It's good to get off the donut anyway. That lead is a bit chafed up, so I'll retie that and we'll get back in the water. Rightio, fish number 2. It's absolutely tiny. What do we got? Oh, target species acquired. Tiny little dewy. Well, we wanted dewies and flatties. Got a flatty, and there's a dewy. Well, a tiny little soapy. Sorry, mate. I'll unhook you. You can go back doing what you were doing. Probably chase some prawns around. Thanks for coming. Enjoy your day. Well, even the seagulls are telling me to move on. No fish here, mate. Get out of here. Might take their advice soon, I think. 1 flatty, which is a decent one, and 1 tiny, tiny dewy. Not very good. They've definitely got their mouths closed at the moment. Hoping for a little bite window. Put a couple in the boat, but hasn't happened. I've rotated between smaller prawns and bigger ones, but nothing's working any better than anything else. We got something tiny on. What is it? What is that? Wow. Well, that's probably the last thing I expected. We caught a livey. How are you, mate? Been better? Oh, spikes me. Ow. The tail scoots on those things are pretty sharp. Get off. Oh well, a yakka. Look at that. Done me in. Oh, well, that's not good. That is not good at all. An Ockie. How you going, mate? I don't really want to go near this thing or touch it, so this isn't going to be fun. Oh, no. Righto. Trying to get the long nose pliers out, I think. I'll try and get that jig out off him without him crawling up onto my hands and freaking me out too much. Oh, this is not good. I can see where he's hooked, but I don't want him like climbing up the pliers. Yeah, I'm not too keen on this, as you can see. Come on, mate, just let me get that. I know. You and me both don't want this. Oh, I think I got it. No, oh, almost. Come here. There we go. Oh, how about you get out? Oh, oh, not the go. Oh, get away from my phone. Don't go there. I'll try and flick him out somehow. Ready? 1, 2, oh, no. Oh, hey. Sorry, buddy. Out you go. Oh, well, that wasn't fun. Job done, but. Well, it's been absolutely terrible here. It's just going 8:30, so I've been fishing for a couple of hours. One nice flatty, one tiny dewy, and a filthy octopus and a yakka. Not very exciting. They are definitely not on the chill. What do? It beats sitting at home. We'll keep plugging away. I'll give here about another half hour, then move spots. Hopefully the bite picks up. Well, it's 9:35 and fishing is absolutely rubbish out here. At this rate, you won't even see the video because there won't be one. No one wants to watch me eat some chips and do a bit of casting and catch nothing. Anyway, I'm going to finish off these burger rings, make a bit of a move, and hopefully things pick up. Like I said, if nothing changes, no one will even see any of this. So fingers crossed, we have a complete turnaround. Righto, we'll have a bit of a flick around the bridge because there is nothing happening anywhere else. Wow, big fight on that one. Hooked it right near the boat and it's tiny. Don't spike me. Suppose it's a fish. Something we've been lacking for a while. Definitely need something a little bit bigger. Terrible cast straight into the bridge. Well, so far, probably one of the worst days I've had. It's absolutely terrible out here. Fish don't want to bite, wind's getting up. It's been real slow from the get-go. Hardly seen any bait on the sounder. Just lack of action and lack of life anywhere. Not good. Got a couple of jets flying past. Can't even get small flatties. Oh, there we go. Oh, right on cue I got hit. Maybe the jet stirred him up a bit. As soon as I said I couldn't even get a small flatty, dropped one. Ah well. At least it was a bite. Probably had 10 bites all morning. Half of them I missed because they were tiny. Didn't come back for it either. Dirty grub. Right, we'll get it back out there. See if we can pick one up. We have hooked a little one. Another feisty little fish. But at least he swallowed it this time. That's a start. How you going, mate? Thanks for joining us. Pretty sad when I'm happy to catch one this size. That's how slow it's been. Ah, don't spike me. Don't spike me. Come here, little turd. Pop that hook out. There. Well, we're going on 11 AM. It's still absolutely terrible. Bites few and far between. That little one, and then lost a little one before that. Very slim pickings. Some days you get that. You don't smash them all the time, that's fishing. It's not always what it looks like on the videos where you just go out there and absolutely hammering them. There's a lot of time sometimes in between fish. It's not a bite a minute, that's for sure. Some days are better than others. This is just one of those days where it's just not good. I'll keep plugging away, but you never know. I don't want to give in too early. I at least want to fish the change of the tide, see if that brings a change of luck. I'll give that a couple of hours, and if that's no good, we'll probably call it, but I'll keep casting. You never know. So hang about and we'll see what happens. Oh well, another flathead. Add it to the tally of not many. It's better than nothing. They're not very big. Today's been absolutely pathetic, not gonna lie. Absolute shocker at the moment. At least I got a couple of hours left. Righto, we'll ditch this little tacker. Look out, almost back-to-back fish. What do we got, a brim? Oh well, it's peeled a bit of drag. Another species anyway. Some small flatty, a yakka, octopus, little dewy, and now a brim. Righto mate, off you go. Can't really complain on a day like today. The fish aren't biting. So kind of happy to get anything at the moment. But at least that's a couple of quick bites. Might be a sign that things are about to change. Well, I'm on again. I won't say it's firing, but I'm starting to catch some fish, albeit small. Another little flatty. Thanks, fella. I'll try and just shake this one off, I think. There we go. This is starting to pick up a couple of bites, good to see. They're not big fish by any means, but it's good to be catching again, that's for sure. We are on another fish. Feels a little bit better, probably jagged. A little bit of head shaking action. Might be a nice flatty. One can only hope. Feels like it's got a bit of weight. That's for sure. Cracking flatty, absolute belter. Get in there. Oh, get in. Oh yeah, fish of the day by an absolute mile. There we go, nice flatty, 65 centimeters. Fish of the day so far. Had absolutely nothing to beat. So pretty comfortably got there. I won't keep this one. It's on the bigger end. I'll let it go. It can get bigger. Someone else can catch it, or it can just go and make more babies. Righto, what do you reckon? Go for a swim? Certainly happy with that flatty. It's about time I caught something decent. It's been looking pretty grim. I am starting to get a few more bites. You never know, it might pick up and turn out to be an okay session. But at the end of the day, I've got a couple of fish and at least one nice one, so it's not too bad. but hopefully we can actually get a couple more nice fish. You never know. We'll keep at it and see what happens. We have another fish on. It's a lot smaller. Probably wouldn't be a bad eater. I'll pole it in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful eater. There we go. I wanted 2 flatties to take home for a feed. I've got 2. This one will do nicely to finish it off. So that part of the mission's accomplished. If I can just catch a schoolie or another couple of decent flatties, that are now to go from like being really unsuccessful to a terrible day to being okay. Doesn't take much sometimes. Anyway, get this in the live well and we'll get back out there. Well, we're on a fish pretty quick, but it's only a flatty, I think. Yeah, a little flatty. That's all right, but there he is. There's the fish trap. Nice little flatty. I'll just shake him off. Come on, Jewies, where are ya? Sounds like I've been here for an hour without anything. This is my second cast. Doesn't hurt to ask nicely anyway. You never know, the Jewies might be listening. Not a bad bit of weed there on the vibe. Pretty decent size. I'll get it on the mat and give it a measure. Not too bad, about 55 centimetres. Probably the biggest piece of weed I've had all day, so I've got to be happy with that. Nothing like a nice bit of weed. Gotta love it. Hopefully I can drag up some shells off the bottom next. They put up a bit better fight, they weigh a bit more. That's what it's come down to today. Measuring weed. Come on fish, don't let me down. Absolutely hanging for a schoolie to hit this. Feels like I could get one. I'm happy with how the sounder looks. I don't really like this southerly. You just never know. I could tempt one. Well, so far had one cracking hit, but missed the hookup, of course. Hopefully that wasn't me one chance. I've probably been here about half an hour. Got that one flatty and that was it, just that other bite. The other bite was definitely a good fish. Unfortunately, it's still swimming. Oh, we've hooked up. Oh well, might get redemption. Even better that the camera was going. I mean, it's not a big fish, but hopefully it's silver. Nah, just a flatty. Ah well. Nothing exciting, got me hopes up there for a minute. Thought we were on, not to be. Ah, it's a fish, but you never know. This next cast might be the one. I've certainly given it a few casts today, that's for sure. Real slow bite. I've been mixing it up between plastics and vibes. Different size plastics, mainly just prawns. But we're still looking for that one Jewy. No good so far, but we'll keep at it. Wind's absolutely pumping through now. The Jewy part of the session is just an absolute failure. Donuts all day here. Lucky the entire video weren't based around it. You have to start calling me Carl. Anyway, got a little bit of time left. Hopefully we can pull a few fish. Well, I've got something on, but it feels more like a brim. And that's what it is. That's what we do out here. We chase brim. Oh, what a cracking specimen. Oh, I don't want to be a brim fisho. No offense to the brim fishos. But I'm not really catching any dewies, so might be the next port of call. Start chasing brim. I'll end up like Zach Curry. Absolutely disgusting day. I don't want to bite at all. Well, not where I'm fishing. Maybe somewhere else. Someone's into them. I know Zach actually is out here fishing. I think they got a smaller dewy early in the day somewhere, about 60-ish. So I can't laugh too hard at the brim because at least they've put a dewy on the boat. Well, I put a small one on, about 20 centimetres. I've dropped another one, but it just kind of hit and fell off. I had another bite on a Trans Am, which I missed because I couldn't get the camera on. I got snapped clean off. So that wasn't a dewy, but yeah, slow day. That's probably what I get for being smart. No dewies for me. Dewy donuts all day. Well, on decent ones anyway. I've probably got maybe half an hour left. Fingers crossed, eh? Well, the wind's wreaking absolute havoc out here. The fish don't want to play. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Unfortunately, no decent dewies for me today. That happens, that's fishing. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one.